Steph Curry coming off his masterful performance versus the Celtics in overtime. Warriors back at home and welcoming back a former teammate in Jordan Poole and the Wizards tonight as we get you set for this matchup and welcome you in to our NBA Countdown pregame show. I'm Cassidy Hubbard alongside my big bro, Kendrick Perkins. And as I mentioned, we're moments away from tip-off of that game. It's a 6-game night in the NBA, and we got to get to your man and possibly the MVP favorite at this point in Joel Embiid. As the 76ers were facing off against Nick Nurse's former team, the Raptors, but the first half was all about Tobias Harris, scoring in mid-range, in transition, from deep. Harris, 24 points in the first half, would end up with 33, Perk.
Absolutely, and you know what? I love that Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey let him cook early because they know at any given time they could get theirs.
And Joel, 31 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists on the night. As you mentioned, Tyrese Maxey with the bucket and the foul, 33 points and 10 rebounds for Maxey. An interesting note, though, is that Joel Embiid actually hurt his ankle in that first quarter, went to the locker room, but then came back and scored all 31 of his points, fighting through that ankle injury. He's just been outstanding. 30-10 streak now to 13 games. Just how good in your eyes has Joel been so far this season?
You know what? Last month I said that he's the best player in the Eastern Conference. That's an understatement. He's the best player in the league. And right now he's growing. We already know how offensive gifted he is, the complete package. You want inside, you want outside, you want handles. He'll give it to you all in all directions. But it's the making guys around him better for me. Tonight he had 9 assists. This year, right, for his assists, his career high in averaging almost 6 assists a game. And he's playing with great joy. You could see the camaraderie between him and Tyrese Maxey, and it's a beautiful thing to watch.
And where do you put them in as far as contenders?
You know what? They're up there. They're up there. Right now, I got more trust in the Philadelphia 76ers than I do the Milwaukee Bucks. You know, if the playoffs started today, I would actually pick the Philadelphia 76ers to win that series because they don't get enough credit for the depth that they have, you know, in Batum. Melton didn't play tonight, but, you know, they got great depth and a great championship coach as well, Nick Nurse.
Well, speaking of championship culture, the Warriors, we've been going up and down with them this season. They're coming off a high in that win over the Celtics. What are you expecting tonight against the Wizards?
I expect Steph Curry to be Steph Curry, and let's go out there and be a leader on both ends of the floor like he was against the Celtics, especially with no Draymond Green. Also, Steve Kerr has to dig deeper into his bag. I thought his rotations were on point last game, and he got to continue to trust the young fellas. Moses Moody, Jonathan Kuminga, the kid Jackson Davis. Like, let those guys play through their mistakes and let those guys play in the moment. And I thought Steve Kerr did an excellent job of that against the Boston Celtics, but he has to continue to do that.
Jordan Poole revenge game that we're going to see tonight?
It's nothing about Jordan Poole or the Wizards that say revenge.
Okay, understood. Look, the Warriors are 5-5 in their last game, 7-6 in home games. You think they can add to that home win tonight?
Yeah, they will. They're playing the Wizards.
All right, that's going to do it for me. And Big Perk, time to get out to San Francisco. Beth Moen, Stephanie White are on the call. We'll be with you guys at halftime. We'll see if Jordan Poole, you never know. You know, he could put on a show.
No pool part. It's wintertime.
No pool part. Got it. We'll see you.
The NBA on ESPN is presented all season long by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome to NBA Friday, presented by State Farm. Well, Golden State's got something going on. They are seeking a 7th straight home win tonight inside Chase Center. And we are thrilled to tip off this holiday weekend with you. And what better way to do it? Santa is throwing a pool party by the bay tonight. That's right, Jordan is back in San Francisco with some old friends. And he's got something special in store on the floor tonight. It's the Warriors and the Wizards. Hi, everybody, and welcome courtside. I'm Beth Mullins along with Stephanie White. We've got Andrea Carter with us as well. Well, the Golden State Warriors are coming off what they think may be a defining moment, and that was a comeback win on Tuesday night against the Boston Celtics. It certainly helped define what Steph Curry has meant and how clutch he has been to this franchise.
He is that guy. He is his best at the biggest moments, and none bigger than the fourth quarter and overtime in that win against Boston. How about this shot? The moon ball, Beth, at its height, 19 feet to seal the victory. Steph Curry played that entire fourth quarter in overtime with 5 fouls as well. And what did he do? He had 20 of his 33 in those biggest moments.
And he's also got a lot of respect for his former teammate Jordan Poole. 4 years here with the Warriors, including a world championship. And now tonight, Jordan returns in a new uniform and in a new role.
Yeah, he said he's excited to be back, to see his fans, to see his teammates. No expectations, but you mentioned it, that new role. There's been some ups and downs. There's been some adjustments. He wants to grow through it, but you know he wants to show out tonight.
And tonight's starting lineups are brought to you by Icy Hot. His teammate, Kyle Kuzma, enjoying a career year so far for the Wizards statistically, and Tyus Jones, the best assist-to-turnover ratio in the NBA. And for the Warriors, the last 4 games, a big boost from the young guys. Brandon Podziemski and Jonathan Kuminga back in the starting lineup alongside Klay Thompson, who has rediscovered his range the last couple of weeks. And the Splash Brothers are back. Home blacks for the Warriors, the road Reds for the Wizards, who are coming off a win last night up in Portland, their 5th of the season, and they are looking to go back-to-back for the first time this year.